Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be giving you some insights many international students won't open up to you about, and it's about the course or the program that you choose to study abroad. So while it's always exciting news to get the opportunity to study abroad, one of the most important things you should carefully consider before starting this whole process of getting an F1 international student visa is really deciding the course that you will study abroad. In a haste to study abroad, many students have fallen victim to their choice of program of study, and they've deprived themselves of further opportunities that they could have explored if only they had just taken a little more time to think through the course or the program that they are choosing. And this applies to whether you're enjoying a full scholarship or getting a sponsor to pay for your education. So it's not so much about the cost of the education, but I believe that it's about the opportunities that you can get when you're done with your study abroad. So even if you're going to be getting a full scholarship for a course, you still need to know how far you can go with that course in terms of career prospects, whether it's back home or internationally. So let's assume that you have an interest in biology and you would like to study biology in the United States. So I would encourage you to go online, just do a simple Google search, search for biology jobs USA salary, and for the options you will find many websites including ZipRecruiter, Indeed.com. Indeed.com is one of my favorites. It has a lot of great resources. When you go to Indeed, you will see the kind of job, which is biologist, and you'll see where it is in the United States. When you go to overview, there's a description, a very short description of what a biologist does, and more information about working as a biologist, what you'll be doing. You'll be identifying and clarifying different plant and animal structures, among other duties. Here it tells you what you could earn per hour, and then also tells you the similar professions that are close to like studying biology, some of the professions that go along with this, as being a scientist, research associate, and others. You even see common questions for biologists. So where do biologists typically work? And then you also find great resources on career insights. So when you go to the salaries tab, you'll find more information about the salaries for a biologist. And over here, it gives you the average base salary. So you get the average base salary because it differs slightly with every state in the United States. So when you scroll down, you even see the top companies for biologists in the United States. And it's always good to have examples of some of these companies that you could reach out to later for internships and other opportunities. So it also lists in order of who pays the most per hour. So that's really great information. Gives you highest paying cities for biologists near United States, different states, and their per hour base salaries. So that is also really great information if you're thinking of studying biology in the United States. And when you look at the overview of the United States map, you see different salary ranges across different states. So it tells you whether it's above the national average per state, and all those kinds of useful information that you need to know depending on the state that you're in. It gives you all this information. So really great resource. I love Indeed because it really goes into detail on everything that you need to know concerning the prospects of the course that you're choosing to study abroad. So really important information that is really helpful that you do prior to really choosing the course and paying all those fees associated with it. I think this is really great to know so that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. When you scroll down, it has more information, even about the most common benefits for biologists. So depending on the kind of jobs that you get here in the United States, there are common benefits that come along with it. So I think this, when you go to the next tab, how to become a biologist. So what do you need what are the skills that you need in order to become a biologist? And it lists all those skills that are useful to becoming a biologist. So much information in one place. And I would recommend Indeed.com anytime for research of this nature. Career progression, if depending on your education levels, what are some of the career progression routes that you can take? What is the expected salary? And the expected salary seems to increase with the years of experience. Common qualifications for biologists. What are some of the common qualifications for a biologist? Common questions about career advice for a biologist. Really important information that you should know. So many resources when you go under the different tabs. When you go under jobs, for instance, you can even sign up to get alerts about new jobs that are specific to biologists. So the minimum salary, and then you could write your email, and then you could subscribe, and you will get weekly alerts on jobs that are similar to biologists in the United States. So all that information is there for you. When you click all the tabs, you get all that information. When you go to companies, you find the companies that are some of the top rated for biologists in the United States. And that enables you to analyze your prospects prior to coming to the United States to study. So really helpful information that serves as a guide. Even the companies that give the best compensation. There are different categories. So depending on which one seems better, you can always choose or look out for those options. The companies that have the best work-life balance, for instance, are all listed there, and they are rated accordingly. So this definitely also applies to whenever someone recommends a course for you. I would just come to Indeed or any other website that you find helpful, just to come and check the information here, see the kind of opportunities that exist, and you will be able to make a firm decision about the course that you want to study. So very important resources that can guide you in choosing a course that you can be confident about. And there are other, so if you come to the questions, are there opportunities for advancement as a biologist, for instance, is one of the questions. There are other questions that you could look at, and it applies for every type of program or course. So I just had to use biology just as an example. But this is a very great resource, very easy to understand and digest, and it will really help you to make a firm decision about the course that you want to study. So more information, and all these questions are very helpful in guiding you, making you understand the type of course that you're choosing. There are also articles that you can read about in relation to biology, chemistry, and all the other courses that might be related to the sciences or any of that sort. Whenever you go to this website and you type any other course, you will find relevant information pertaining to that course. So whatever you choose, just make sure that you have some background information, and you really should be good to go. So another one that I find useful is also ZipRecruiter, and you can also find more information about biologist salary, the average salary, and all that, the national average across the country, and all those are very helpful in guiding you to make a decision. So as you can tell, you see the list of states, and from the highest to the lowest base pay, you see all that. You even see the top 5 best paying related biologist jobs in the US, and they come with job titles. So when you come to study biology, you know exactly the kind of job titles that you're looking at, the salary ranges and all that. So just wanted to share this information to make your choice of program study more clear for you, and then for you to see the opportunities that exist. So if you like this video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up, comment so I can hear from you, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my other videos. Until I see you in my next video, keep staying positive and out of trouble. This is Obi. Bye.